I thought I played well out there. I mean, I was really looking forward to this game just to bounce back from. I knew I didn't play well against Oklahoma State or Florida, so I wanted to bounce back and get my confidence going into Big East play, especially next week against Butler.
How you guys going into games like this? You know, where you're heavily favored. How do you able to keep your focus because you came right out and there was no let up from the start?
I think Coach Hurley really emphasizes to keep our focus, and like by the way he runs practices and stuff, it's always intense, and he'll let us know if we're messing up any plays and stuff. So I think it starts with Coach Hurley, and then us wanting to keep our momentum going.
I mean, we just got to come in every game with the mindset that the other team is always out there to win too. So we just had to keep fighting from start to finish. Play full 40 minutes. It's just important to get every win. And this one was really important because it was for the last non-conference game. So undefeated non-conference is good.
Donovan, through 11 games, what have you learned about college basketball yourself? What it takes to fit in and really produce at this level?
I mean, number one thing is rebounding. Blocking shots is was the two biggest things that is going to give me minutes. I had 11 rebounds tonight. I could have had a couple more, but just rebounding, keeping up with the pace of play, the physicality, those are the biggest things for me.
For any of you guys, you feel like you're ready, Big East grind now, and also what have you kind of seen from the league so far? What are you expecting the league to be like this year?
We're ready for the Big East Challenge. This is a whole different season. It's the second season. That's what we call it. We got to prepare ourselves. It's way tougher than the non-conference games. So we always got to be prepared. Every road game is going to be hard to win. So we just got to come together to collectively take the last 11 games and just build on that. So.
What Hawks said, like what we've seen from the other teams, I mean, they've all been playing super competitive games. Some teams got big high major wins against other teams, so we know it's going to be a challenge moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, the Big East right now is doing pretty well. We just got to come in with the same mindset that we came in with the first 11 games of, we're going to win this game. We just got to have the same defense throughout the whole Big East play. We just got to keep sharing the ball.
Donovan, you scored 21 points in 15 minutes and didn't miss a shot. How much of that is a testament to, getting in position and your teammates making the right plays?
The guards were, doing a good job of driving the ball in the paint. So I just had to get in my position when my man stepped up, just for the step-in dunks. And, when Naheem shot that shot at the end of the first half, I was positioning myself because I knew there was a short clock just to be able to, get the rebound and put it back. Just trying to position myself in the best places is important.
For any of you guys, I asked Coach if he thought you guys had played your best game yet, and he said you haven't. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't think we have, honestly. They shot 40% from the field. Yeah, that's not good enough. We had them at 30 for the first half. They got some shots up in the second. I feel like we haven't played a full 40-minute game yet on offense and then defensive end. We got to keep the turnovers down, keep having double-digit turnover games. Always win the rebound battle because that's a huge way to win. And clean up the offense. We just got to clean some things up. And I think our game is going to be coming soon. So.
And then, Alex, you've been quiet the last couple of games. How big of a confidence boost was this game for you?
Yeah, I think it was big time for me. I mean, to see my first 3 threes fall in, I think that's just only going to help me get going more into the Big East play. And I really needed to see those go through, and I think I'll be good. I'm learning from those struggles too, so I'll be good going into Big East play.
Donovan, you touched on positioning and its importance. Just how much of that comes natural? How much of that is really a work in progress that will continue? Little things like that, positioning, setting screens. You seem to throw the ball well, catch it well.
Going to practice every day. I was not the best at getting in position when I came here in the summer. Going against the best big man in the country, Adama is just just helps me a lot every day in practice. You know, just trying to get the best position, setting the best ball screens. You know, if I set a good ball screen, it might help me get open. You know, it also helps the guard get open, get a good mid-range shot or a three-pointer, you know, attack the basket. So, you know, just practicing against the Dom every day has definitely helped me a lot, you know, the past couple months.
How much tougher you guys think Big East games are going to be? You're going to face teams that kind of are familiar with you. And so how do you think that will shake out?
Yeah, it'll be tough. I mean, playing them twice a year too is always going to be tough to beat a team 2 times, especially with the caliber of how good Big East teams are. And you know, we've played against these teams for a couple of years now, so they know how Coach Hurley's style is, and they know how we want to play. So they can already form game plans based on previous experiences as well. So it'll be tough, but we're excited for it, and I know we've really wanted to make an emphasis on Big East this year.
Joey, you guys got a little bit of a break coming up now in about 6 days. What kind of, do you feel like you can play another game right now, or do you want that rest?
I mean, I feel like we have a pretty heavy schedule coming up with the first couple of Big East games. So, you know, I feel like maybe one game this week, but you know, the break's going to be nice just to prepare for, you know, the upcoming Big East games and Big East play. So, you know, I feel like the break is nice.
Plus exams, though.
Yeah, we got exams too. Yeah, but you know.
Anything else, guys? Last
One
one.
more for Donovan, if you don't mind. That you and Coach have mentioned that they worked with and against Adama and how much that has really helped in recent months. What were those early days like when the work began? Were there some eye-opening moments for you, like, all right, this is what it's all about?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, my first couple of months, you know, in the summer workouts, going one-on-one against Adama was nothing that I've ever, you know, experienced before. I mean, how strong he is, and you know how he could finish and pump fake and just keep stepping through. You know, he finished with both hands. It was an eye opener for me because you know, there was times where I'd jump and block. It was just a pump fake, and you know he stepped through, finish it. You know, he's just a strong player. You know, even going against him, you know, being able to try to move him and stuff in practice is just it's hard, but you know it's good for me.
And lastly, the Big East has always been a really physical league. Are you ready to embrace that?
Yeah, I'm ready to play against the physicality of the Big East, and I think we're all ready. You know, so it starts next Saturday.